the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Men on third with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
There's ball 4.
That is good. The catcher, JT.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Realmuto, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Blackmon on the move, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bohm, the runner at third. Hoskins over at second. Realmuto at first. 2 out in the inning. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Striding in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Three and 0 now.
Down 3-0.
Now here it comes.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he'll take a look at ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The second baseman, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. Popped up, Arenado in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
A ball and no strikes. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup, the 1-0. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So stepping in, Max Kepler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kepler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 105.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arraez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. Hit to third, right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Austin Hayes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder.
And the pitch.
Austin.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Austin Slater becomes out number 2 this inning. Brandon Belt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Pablo Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Kevin Newman. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate now, Cole Tucker. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's safe.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Solano for one. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Leading up for the Giants.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. A dive. He's got it. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error from the stretch. Fouled off. Musgrove is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Musgrove is under it near the mound, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Tom Hudson. Swinging.